Have you ever been on a sales call where you know the prospect is interested, but for some reason they just won't commit? You feel the deal slipping away and you're wondering, well, what's left? What did I miss? Let me tell you something. Closing isn't just about having a great pitch. It's mastering the techniques that turn interest into action. Stick with me because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly the steps to master high ticket closing techniques that will take you from struggling to thriving. By the end of this, you'll be ready to consistently close deals and hit those elusive $10,000 months. Welcome back, closers. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kayvon. I spent over a decade in the trenches of high-ticket sales. I've closed deals that range from thousands to millions of dollars, and I've trained sales pros all over the world to do the same. And here's the truth. Sales is the lifeblood of every business, but closing, that's where the magic happens. That's where the money is. And if you're serious about dominating high-ticket sales, mastering closing is non-negotiable. Today, we're going to cover the techniques that separate the amateurs from the pros. So let's just get into it. First, let's set the record straight. There's a huge difference between selling and closing. Selling is about creating interest, explaining benefits, and sharing it features. It's important, but it's not what gets you paid. Closing is the art of turning that interest into action. It's the point where your prospect decides, yes, I'm in, and makes the commitment. Let me give you an analogy here. Selling is like planting seeds. Closing is harvesting the crops. You can't eat if you don't harvest, right? So why do most salespeople fail to close? It's because they stay stuck in selling. They start talking about features, overloading their prospects with information and avoiding the actual ask. Today, I'm going to show you how to step up and step into the closer's role and turn those conversations into commitments. All right? Let's dive into the meat of this video. High-ticket closing techniques. These are the tools that will set you apart. Number one, build emotional buy-in. When it comes to high-ticket offers, logic gets the prospect interested, but emotions get them to say yes. Ask questions like, what would achieving this goal mean for you personally? Or how would this change your life? Get them to feel the transformation. Number two, ask transformational questions. Skip the surface level stuff. You gotta go deep. Questions like, what's the real pain you're experiencing? Or why is now the right time to solve this problem? This helps prospects uncover their own reasons to commit. Then there's three, you gotta pre-frame the value. Don't wait to close to show your worth. Drop value throughout the call. Share some insights. Clarify their challenges and make them feel understood. By the time you get to the price, they should already see you as the solution. Number four, handle objections like a pro. Objections aren't barriers, they're opportunities. When a prospect says, I need to think about it, don't back off. Say, of course. Can I ask you, what's holding you back? Then guide them through their hesitation. Number five, create ethical urgency. Ethical urgency. Let's be real and let's be clear. Urgency doesn't mean pressure. It means giving your prospect a reason to act now. Highlight the cost of inaction. For example, how much longer are you willing to deal with X pain, their pain point, whatever it might be? Let's break down a high-ticket sales call into four simple phases. Number one, you get an opening. It's where you build a rapport. This is where you connect on a human level. You ask about their goals, what inspired them to take the call. Number two is discovery. This is the most important phase. This is where you uncover their pain points and desires. You listen more than you talk. Remember, the best closers ask the best questions. Number three, presentation. Here's where you connect the dots. You show how your solution bridges the gap between their current pain and their desired income. Keep it concise and relevant to what they've shared with you. And number four, you gotta close. It's the close. Use assumptive language. For example, sounds like this is exactly what you're looking for. Should we get started today? Notice how that feels a little bit more collaborative, not pushy. Now let's talk about what not to do. These mistakes kill deals every time. Number one, talking too much. Remember, it's about them. It's not about you. If you're talking more than 30% of the time, you're losing the sale. Avoiding the money conversation. Don't be afraid to discuss price. The sooner you address it, the less intimidating it feels. Number three, overloading with information. Stick with what's relevant to their problem. Too much information creates confusion, and confusion kills sales. Let me leave you with this. High ticket closing isn't just a skill, it's a mission. You're not just selling your product or services, you're helping people change their lives. If this resonated with you and you're ready to take your sales game to that next level, I invite you to join me and my free community of closers. It's where I share strategies just like these and where you and I will connect with other sales professionals who are also crushing it. All you got to do, drop a comment below. Which of these techniques are you excited to try? Let me know. I read every single one of them. And if you found any value in this video, I just want you to maybe give it a like, maybe hit the subscribe button for more high ticket sales strategies. And again, always appreciate you for watching. Now it's time for you to go out there and close with the confidence you deserve.